Go. This is an interesting system, and it comes under the topic circle theorem. Circle theorem. And we have five questions we've been asked to find here, or five angles. And we're going to go through them accordingly. Based on what's being asked, you're going to zoom in on that particular part of the diagram and not between the entire diagram. So what's going to happen, for example, I want you to find angle KOL. So in order to find angle KOL, the first thing that you would have to do is some analysis. Analyze the diagram. For example, we have this line KL and XY. They are at 90 degrees at the point K. Right, I'm going to put that in black. They are at 90 degrees at the point, at the intersecting point K. Hope you can see that. That's the line KM and XY. So if you look carefully, so far, we have 48 on that line. 48, and how much more makes 90, because this is a right angle, of which you've seen here. This is a right angle. Yeah. That's going to be, this whole thing is going to be 42. That whole angle is going to be 42. So if you look carefully, 12 is a part of 42. Our aim is to find KOL. So if you look at this triangle carefully, you're gonna notice that we have radius or radii OK and OL. So they're equal. So this is an isosceles triangle. So if this angle is 42, means that this angle is 42. And for us to find angle KOL, that's this angle here, we would have to add up. In other words, we would have to say that angle KOL is equal to how many degrees are in a triangle? 180 degrees. And how many angles do we have in them already? We have minus 42 plus 42 degrees. So in other words, you're going to have 180 minus 84. So in other words, 180 minus 84 will give you 96. So the angle KOL is 96 degrees. So please know that this angle here is 96 degrees. Good. So you finish that part. Finish the first part. Let's go on to the second part now. We want to find angle LMN. Angle LMN. If you look carefully, this opposite exterior angle, gotta look and see that. This opposite exterior angle is equal to the inner interior angle. Is that okay? So this exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angle. So if you notice, if that is 48, it means that this is 48. Good. So we got 48 here, and our aim is to find this angle here. So this is 48. Good. Now we got to find, we have the similar situation existing, that this exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior. So that means that this here is 56. So angle LMN, look in the corner here, it's covering all of this here. All of that is 56 degrees plus 48 degrees, which is equal to 8 and 6 is 14. Take 1, 5 and 1, 5, 4, 9 and 1 is 10. So that angle is an obtuse angle and it's 104 degrees. So what you have to look at is this exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angle, and the same law applies to this one here. This exterior angle equal to this opposite interior angle. And they form at the corner here as adjacent angles. You just have to add them up and get 104. So we finish with this one here as well. Good. So you have to be very thorough in analyzing this system. Next is we want to find is angle KLO. Well, of course, if you look carefully in finding our this angle O, we have to find angle KLO. So angle KLO, which we have formed already in this isosceles triangle. If angle OKL is 42, and angle O or angle KLO is positioned itself like this here, and we have OL and OK are radii, it simply means that this here is going to form an isosceles triangle. So this angle at L and this angle at K are going to be equal to each other. So angle KLO is equal to 42 degrees. Good. Next, we got to find angle MLK. Angle MLK, that's this angle here. That's this whole angle here, and we have 42 of it already. Good. So to find that angle, if you look here, we have what? This triangle here. We're talking obtuse angle triangle. So in other words, to find angle was a MLK. Gotta remember that the sum of the angles in the triangle is equal to 180 degrees. To find angle MLK, you're gonna have 180 minus the sum of what? 42 plus 42 plus 48. 42 plus 48, and all those are degrees. In front, you're gonna have 180 degrees minus, that's what, 8 and 2 is 10. 8 and 2 is 10. 4 and 4 is 8, and 1 is 9. Let me take my time here and analyze this here. You gotta find angle MLK, angle MLK. That's this angle here. This angle is an obtuse angle. So we gotta look at this carefully. We have 42. Oh, this 42. We gotta be so careful now. We now got to note, okay? This is an error. We gotta get an obtuse angle. And it's good to highlight these errors as I'm making them and correct them at the same time. This whole angle here is 42, but 12 is a part of it. We want to get this piece of angle. So this piece of angle is going to be what? 30. Right? So in other words, what we're going to do, if you look at this triangle here now, right, don't be distracted by this 42. I'm going to erase it. Our focus is going to be on what? The angle 30. And we're able to find this angle. So we can have 180 minus the sum of 48 degrees plus 30 degrees. Good. And from there, we're gonna have 48 plus 30. Let me take my time and write properly. 48 plus 30 is equal to 78 degrees. And if you subtract this here, you're gonna get 102 degrees. So the size of angle MLK is 102. I'm gonna remove this as well. This whole angle here that we just found is 102. We finish finding these guys, or those angles, sorry. And finally, we got to find angle KNM. And it's being said that the angle at the center of the circle is always twice the size of the angle on the circumference. Right? So in other words, if I may erase this, you're going to have an angle KNM is going to be equal to, if the angle on the circumference, or the center of the circle is twice that on the circumference, it simply means that angle K and M is going to be equal to half of 96. And half of 96 is what? Half of 96, you can have, that's 48 and 48 is 96. 48 and 48 is 96. And this angle here is 48 degrees. This diagram has not been drawn to scale. I even attempted to sketch it freehand without using any kind of scale drawing. And that's how basically you respond to these to find these angles in the respective area. But if you look at this diagram, it has a lot going on, but you have to basically one at a time be very observant and skillful and tactical in zooming in to what has to be found. This is how basically you do with a system like this and any other similar system that pops up. Thank you for watching my video. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.